We have built AMA as a platform for everyone.
We want you to run your own segment about your own area of interest on AMA. If you have a business, a talent, or an idea, AMA is ready to work with you.
This year, let us make AMA the biggest and the most influential media platform for Africans and for friends of Africans. So if you can, invite us to your community events.
We have built a platform for you and we want you to use it. You can run your own segments in any area of your interest as long as it brings value to the African Australians here in Australia.
Do you have ideas and talents you want everyone to see? African Media Australia is here for you. We're happy to promote those videos of yours. We're happy to promote your businesses. We're happy to promote those ideas that are inside of you.
AMA is for you.
Please contact us, African Media Australia. AMA is here for you and we're here to stay. Thank you. Bye.
Hi, Clyde Sharady here. In the next few days, a group of 6 young Africans will be taking their case to court in relation to police discrimination. The Kensington and Flemington Community Legal Center is assisting them with their case. And I have with me here Maki, and we're just going to have a little chat about this case. How are you, Maki?
I'm thanks, man.
All right, good to have you in the studio. This case is happening sometime next week, isn't it?
Yep.
Monday.
On the 11th of February.
11th February. And I guess it's a case against police discrimination?
Yeah, it's basically a class action against Victoria Police, and I think it's the second of its type in the world, so yeah, it's a massive case for our community.
Yeah, that's actually quite big, because there's been a number of issues between the community, the broader African community and the police, and many young people that I've spoken with have complained that they think that they've been sort of discriminated against. They think that there's some sort of racial profiling happening by the Victoria Police. That feeling is it quite wide within the community? What do you think about that?
Yeah, it's getting better at the moment, but at its peak around the 2007, 2006,
yes,
it was pretty high. You wouldn't find a young African male who didn't experience any form of discrimination by the police. So I guess this case will kind of bring that forward and give other young people the confidence, to take action when it does happen.
Absolutely, because I think it is important if there are issues within the community that relates to the police, that people have a chance. This is a country where if you're not happy about something, you think you are a victim of some sort of abuse, you go to court and your claims will be tested. I'm sure what you say there is right. There's been some progress in the relationship between the police and African young people over the last few years. That's something that has continued to improve, hasn't it?
Yep, it is. It has improved. At some points it does get kind of worse, but I think it's important the African community gets behind our case, but also there's another case that's going to be going on at the same time. It's the case of a young man by the name of Maki who was killed last year. So the community really needs to get behind this so that the police understand when they do something, they're going to be held accountable, and we're not going to just sit back and watch them get away with it, I guess.
We know that people who uphold the law have also need to be accountable for their actions, and I understand they're looking for people who may have had some not so good experience with the police to come forward and give testimonies. Is that correct?
Not directly for this case, but if you have had a bad experience with the police, just jump on the Facebook page, the Flemington Kensington Legal Aid, or the Flemington Theatre Group, and put it up there and somebody will follow it up for you.
Okay, so if you have something you can add in that perspective, please, do that. Ultimately, because I interviewed the principal solicitor at that legal community center, Tamar Hopkins, a couple of months or so ago. I guess she's hoping to be able to, some stage, to get the Victoria Police to possibly look at instituting some sort of
receipting policy. That's what we're looking at.
Yes, receipting policy with regards to stop and search powers, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean that's what we're asking for. The funny part is the court can't enforce that, so we're just we've got working for us is to go to court and see what happens, and then lobby the government to put that policy.
Yeah. And I think that's what I was going to get to. I think it's more of a government matters in order to achieve that outcome. It has to be legislated. Yeah. So Africans, if throughout the community, we think that this is important, and then there's got to be some actions from the community to lobby the government towards that action. But it looks like there's not much willingness from the government to take that sort of direction at this stage, at least.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing. We've got nothing from them at the moment. But there's no far to go before the case.
Yeah,
we're gonna hear it. I mean, it'll be out in the media. Then the police and the government are gonna be forced to do something about it. So.
All right. Thanks very much, Maki, for your comment on that. Any last message you would like to give to the community about this specific case?
Nothing. All I have to say is that this case is as much yours as it is ours. I mean, this is going to affect the outcome of how the young kids in the streets are going to be treated for, I guess, as long as they're here in Australia. So get behind us, get behind Michael's case, and support it. So.
All right. You've heard it. This is an important case for the broader African community, not just for now, but for the future as well, to look at how we can improve the interactions between members of the police and members of the African community. Please, if you want to say anything about the case, contact us. Obviously, there are things that we can't really go into too much details about the case. This matter will be decided by a court of law, but whatever comment you have, send it to us. We'll look at publishing that to see what the community thinks about this case and what they're looking for in terms of getting some changes in the interaction between police and Africans. Thank you very much. Until next time, keep watching AMA.
Bilamboto na ngove sandoko zombi nazangi mayele yako sepelisa yote nalamukia batungwitana na kotisa mbara nabukisa nkilwa bafler na maboko manga moko na baki pungu misato bona yebi olingaka banyama lwemba ye zwa pecha kuyo na lakisie maloba ya boliko alobelaka yo na absence nanga ata kombole
très fort les boss
soki exlava moni epekisaka te pena mitie maumbwa champi bolafa kwatareka eno ya baembesa karese
ya loboko mbenga
otinelinga malobalobi na ndako ya kotala ngai mbatandelaka mokonzi topi ya rouge ya lokumu natandeli yo simisi mpe pantalo na ngai lwemba utana balabala ntina ndako na ngai utambolela edoye
maître Israël Matone yogaleki ndenge azopasola
yoza vraimen na linia ya babibo shoyo vivant jipe mindia
jilibolia
atobombi elongi lokolo nwa pamba eza na valer ya parke ya virunga mbongola binanga na sekonde moko tanda maboko gigi makumbi